Canada is known for its stunning scenery, friendly people, and world-class universities. Canada is a dream country for immigrants, refugees, and international students like me. Studying in Canada can be an exciting and a rewarding experience. So, if you are new to my channel, I am Ariman, a lifestyle YouTuber living in Canada as an international student, and today I am going to share my entire journey from Bangladesh to Canada. Let's get started. It all started when I completed my A-levels. I started working in an education consultant agency where my responsibilities include university application and admission, student visa file processing, document assessment, and student counseling for candidates who are interested in studying in USA, UK, and Canada. While working, I gave my IELTS examination and applied to a university in Canada called Concordia University of Edmonton for September 2022 intake. I received my offer letter on May 17, 2022 and applied for my visa on June 29, 2022. After waiting for 2 months, I deferred my session from September 2022 to January 2023 intake because RCC took time to release an update. Finally, 3.5 months of waiting, I received an email from GCK that my application status has been changed. I was worried, I was tense, so I let my brother, who was my colleague, open my GCK account and let me know the results. Fortunately, it was a piece of good news. I was so happy that I immediately called my mom and said I got the passport invitation letter. On October 19th, I submitted my passport to VFS Global, and on October 20th, I booked my flight for December 12th, 2022. After waiting for 2 weeks, I finally received my passport in hand with the Canada visa stamp. In the month of November, I spent the entire month with my family. Friends. And the people I work with. In the first week of December, I booked an Airbnb room for a week, and on December 12th, my actual journey began. My journey began when I reached the airport, checked in my luggage, got my boarding pass. Then I went towards the immigration and be done with all the formalities and security checks. I waited to get on board. My flight was an Emirates Airlines plane from Dhaka to Dubai. Inside the airplane, a female flight attendant guided me to my seat. Soon the airplane was full and ready to take off. After some time, the flight attendant served all the passengers with a rice platter, butter, bread, potato salad, cashew nuts, and dessert. A few minutes later, they offered drinks. I had so much that I had to use the washroom. Then I watched a movie while having another drink. Overall, the Emirates Airline services was good. After a short 6.5 hours of flight, the plane landed at Dubai International Airport. Dubai International Airport is so big that I literally had to use the metro, bus, lift, moving walkway. After a long walk, I was exhausted and hungry, so I had a coffee and a sandwich. My next flight was an Air Canada Airlines plane, which was from Dubai to Toronto. It was a long 14 hours flight. After the plane took off, the flight attendants served all the passengers with macaroni type thing, bread, butter, chocolate, and cream cheese with veggie like carrots. They offered drinks as well. After having my meal, I slept for 7 hours. I woke up and saw the flight attendant was serving a snack, which was a sandwich with a cookie. Then I watched some movies, and finally, after more 7 hours, the plane landed at the Toronto International Airport. After landing at the airport, I had to go through an immigration officer. They asked me some questions about my study duration and wanted to see my tuition fee deposit. So I showed my offer letter and a swift copy of my tuition deposit. After the immigration interview, they issued my work permit and study permit on the spot. Then I took my documents and went through a security check. Then I went to my next transit gate and waited to get on board. This was the last flight, which was from Toronto to Edmonton. The airline was Air Canada. Inside the airplane, the flight attendant served drinks, but this time no food because it was a domestic flight. After a short 3.5 hours of flight, the plane landed at Edmonton International Airport. After landing at the airport, there was no immigration interview or security checks. Got my luggage from the belt, head towards the exit door, then booked a taxi. This was actually my first expense in Canada, which was like $71. After a long 25 hours journey, I reached my Airbnb house around 2 p.m, met with the host and took some rest the entire day in my Airbnb room. On my second day, I went to Kingsway Mall to get my SIM card and bus ticket. And then I went to Service Canada and got my SIN number. While coming from the Service Canada Center, I did some grocery shopping at Dollarama. Suddenly, when I went to check my pocket, I lost my bus ticket and my phone battery was also dead. I knew the direction to my location and I walked 2.3 walking distance of 30 minutes in winter, carrying my groceries, and went straight towards my Airbnb house. After reaching home, I booked an appointment with Scotiabank for the next day. On the third day, I went to Scotiabank to open a bank account and then went to my university to submit my study permit and passport. I walked around the campus, saw many students from many countries and also the environment. After reaching home, I looked through Kijiji for a permanent accommodation near my campus. I got my permanent accommodation within 5 days and got my part-time job at Freshco within 11 days. My job was final on 24th of December 2022, but I did not start working because my class starts on January 11, 2023. So I started working from January 11 this year. At the end of December, there was a sale going on at Best Buy. So I bought a MacBook because some of my courses are online. I went to watch the Oilers game for the first time with my friends. I spent Christmas, New Year, Ramadan, Eid, Family Day, Easter Monday, and all the holidays in Canada for the first time alone. I also went through depression and homesickness, but I pushed myself from darkness towards positivity. I focused on my studies and work. I learned a lot of things from cooking, laundry, money management, and improved myself over the past 6 months. And Alhamdulillah, I am now in a better shape. My summer semester break is going on, so I thought why not make a video and share my entire journey with you guys. I hope you love this video. If you love this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, share it, and also do subscribe. Peace.